Okay, everybody, thank you for completing your bell work in your paper. We are going to go over the answers, move on to one more review of slope formula, the formula for slope, the y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, or the change in y over the change in x. But first, I just want to make sure that you guys all got this right. So if our y equals mx plus b, we should all have memorized at this point. So our m is the number in front of the x. The slope of the line is 3 over 4. Our rise is 3. Our run is 4, as we say. And the intercept is simply the number after the x when we have it all in the right order. So -8 is our intercept there. On our second equation here, I've got a -2/3 slope. And when we think of a negative slope, of course, we're talking about going in this direction. This positive slope over here would certainly run in that direction. And for our intercept on equation number 2 here, we have a +7. So you would just write 7 for your intercept. On the third equation, it is in slope intercept form again, so real simple. The slope is -5. If we're looking for rise over run, we know that under any integer there would be a 1. So that would be a steep slope that looks something like that, rising 5 units and only moving over 1. But definitely running in a negative direction. And our intercept, of course, is this -3. And I hope that's what everyone had on their paper. All right, we're going to review the slope formula real quickly. One example of it. But we're going to write it correctly because the slope is m, and it's y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And all that means is the x1s and 2s and all that is the first coordinate is x sub 1, y sub 1. And the second coordinate is x sub 2, y sub 2. If you label those on your paper when you do these types of problems, it's real simple to put the numbers in the correct spot. I want my y sub 2 first, minus my y sub 1, which is -4. Don't miss that extra minus sign there. That's got to be there. You're subtracting this exact value from here. So -8 minus -4. That's something some kids will miss. Don't miss that. The x sub 2 minus x sub 1 is in our denominator. That's 5 minus 1. And now we just complete that simple math. Negative, negative. We have decided to always call it one big plus sign. -8 plus 4 is -4. And on the bottom, 5 minus 1. Of course, it's +4. And we now know our slope is -1. If you plotted those points, you would get something that looks about like that. And I missed by a little bit, but a slope of 1 is 45-degree angle, and a slope of -1 is also a 45-degree angle perpendicular to it in the opposite direction.